So yeah, that Britney. Don't act like that song didn't slap. And if you didn't like me playing that, oh well. If that's your fault, you got Spotify Premium. Because the people who don't got Spotify Premium, apparently you only hear 30 seconds. But if you got that premium package, baby, you just heard that whole song. Unless you skip through it, but whatever. Anyway, Miss Spears basically goes in on her mama. And let me tell you this. I'm all about respecting your parents, but I'm all about not necessarily calling out their shit, but bringing awareness to the situation. And then it also gives people light on how they were treating you, how it made you feel. Because if you don't get these things out, it stays bottled up. Now you're walking around an angry lady. People think you're crazy because now you're trying to unleash the dragon and you're trying to express yourself, but it's not coming out the way people can understand and appreciate it. And so, boom. Britney Spears says, and this is via Hollywood Unlocked. Shout out to them. Yo mama. Oh, I'm sorry. I read that so urban. So urban. Because you know how to say, yo mama. Like, yo mama. Yo mama. Anyway. But I'm assuming she said, she meant yo ma. Okay, sorry. Yo ma. Did you also let people know that one of the only times you text me back out of a million? Did you also tell people how you hid coffee every single morning? Did you tell them every morning when I would try to find coffee, find coffee. I'm assuming she wanted, okay. Anyway, there were no pictures of me in the kitchen, just Maddie and Jamie Lynn. Every single morning, I would put a picture of me by you guys, and every morning you would put it away before I woke up. Did you tell them how you were at my beach house when I couldn't even have the keys to my car? Did you tell them I was doing 3 AA meetings a week when I hate alcohol? Play the responsible perfect parent and go to church in Louisiana. It's a joke. You all ruined it for me. I don't ever remember getting a text from you. Did you tell them when the conservatorship first started, you and Brian's wife went out every night and drank wine and got your stupid pictures taken when I couldn't go anywhere or have my boyfriend anymore? You have some nerve showing your texts when you know you guys hurt me so bad it's not even funny. Did you tell them 2 weeks prior to the conservatorship being started it was already planned? I had you, Miss Jackie, Allie, and another friend over the night before they took me away. I had done nothing wrong, and you kept telling me on my couch we need to go to Malibu because I think people are coming to get me, and I said, why? I didn't believe you guys. We had a effing sleepover the night before. It was all planned, and you acted like you had no idea what was going on. 2 weeks later, you released a book and showed my heartbreak when Kevin took the kids. You abused me. Yes, I will say it, and it blows my mind that you still play the prayer-loving mom. That's some fucked up ass shit, and I feel bad for Miss Britney. I mean, all I could say is I've dealt with me not having my children, and to have the person that have them act like they want my children in my life when really they just want to play the control game. And even through court and everything, they still played like, oh, open door policy. Behind closed doors is, oh, I'm going to drive to the same state where they're from and not be available when you drive an hour and some change here. And then not only that, I'm not going to answer the phone or nothing, have you sitting in a whole nother state waiting to see your children. And then by the time you go home, I'm going to call you and let you know we were in the same city you're in. Oh, yeah. So I get abused mentally. I totally understand. I totally feel bad for this woman because when I repeat the things back that these people have done to me, it sounds like I'm crazy or they had a reason or no, that's not what it was. So I just feel sorry and I feel empathetic to Miss Spears because it's not fun having a parent that is one way to the public and a whole nother person behind the screen doors like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type shit. So to that I say I will send prayers for healing because we're healing, not dealing, and hopefully getting it out there will release whatever tension that was on Miss Spears' heart and mind and body, and that she would be able to continue to live her life happily in peace, because that's what she deserves. And yeah. So Nicole Sherbert, Schubert, take it for what it is. Longer story short, in 2017, she turned her son into the police because she found his journal while she was cleaning that pointed to him planning to kill her and commit murder at school. In the interview, the mom stated that she has friends that have children and went to school, and no, she did not, she don't regret turning her son in. She wished she didn't have to, but it was bigger than her. It didn't just involve her. It wasn't just about her. So we're going to commend Miss Nicole for doing the right thing like Spike Lee, and also for being that involved parent, because you could have found the journal and just said, oh yeah, Brad or Chad, whatever the child's name is, he wouldn't want me to see it, or whatever the case may be. I still remember my mom looked at my goddamn journal and I was pissed, and I was just talking little fuck shit, like how I was mad we didn't go to the movies type shit, like we don't never do shit. That's what I said in my journal. I wasn't even talking about no nut shit, but whatever. Anyway, I did tell the story about the terroristic threat, though. That's on side B if y'all want to hear that. That didn't have nothing to do with me. I was just wrong conversation with the wrong person at the wrong time. But if my mom would have put two and two together, she'd be like, damn, my daughter never been homicidal before. But it wasn't even, and listen, I don't even want to talk about it. That is the past. Anywho's getting back into it. I want to say I covered the trending topics. Oh, shit. The trending topics on Twitter, which was No Vaseline being the best diss track, yay or nay. I just think it was a good, what do they call it? Drill song. Because basically ain't that the same thing? Because that's like Who Shot You, right? I don't know. Anyway, don't listen to me. I just like music. I'm non-confrontational. I don't have time. I don't relish in the whole, like, I can listen to songs and not even really know what they're talking about. I just like the beat and I like the person who's saying what the fuck they're saying. So yeah, like I say it all the time, like shout out to Shada Baby, because he definitely said he's not doing lean anymore and he ain't fucking with the perks. Woo woo boo boo. However, his previous songs and maybe even his future songs, we don't know, but his past songs, usually pointed to doing perks and popping perks and putting perks in bitches' asses. And I don't really fuck with perks because it doesn't work with my body. Like every time I've tried, I wake up, throw up. It's never a good deal. I just don't like it. So longer story short, that didn't stop me though from listening to his music. I can't relate to putting a perk in my butt or wanting to fuck with a dude so bad that I was willing to carry perks in my butt. I don't know. Anyway, not that that's all his shit is about. I'm just giving an example. Oh, Keke Palmer. Y'all know, if y'all don't know, I love Keke Palmer. Like, I low-key follow her, not stalk her, but in a positive way. I think stalking is only stalking when you're negative. Like, if you're stalking to give commentary, give your input on some fucked up shit in a fucked up way, your delivery is a certain way, or all it takes is a person doing something you don't agree with, now all of a sudden you're their biggest fan, mad person. I stalk, like, oh, I know when she's doing new projects and stuff like that. I really like the person I know her to be from online, because I can't say I know her, but her work ethic is impeccable. She's a phenomenal woman. Not only is she a phenomenal woman, she's a phenomenal black woman. So, gotta treat them as gems and rubies. You can't spin them. You gotta keep them. Longer story short, that sounds so creepy, but I really, really fool with her. I like her a lot. Even her animation voices. What are the voiceovers? I was like, oh, look at Kiki. She's just so Kiki. Anywho, all right. So there was some trending Twitter conversation going on about Keke Palmer versus Zendaya, and pretty much they were comparing their careers. And I'm not even going to go tit for tat, because one, I'm not going to say I don't care, but I don't care enough to do that. Two, I read what Kiki said, and those were all accomplishments and achievements, so that no one can ever take away from her, and no one else can claim, because once you're the first to do something like Soulja Boy, you're the first one to. I'm not saying she's capping like Soulja, but I am saying, you know what I mean? She gave her fucking roses and shut the fuck up. Like, everybody's speaking the obvious. If everybody don't know colorism plays a part in Hollywood, then you're stupid. And if you don't know that colorism can ultimately play a part in a person's, I guess, career path or popularity more so, then you're crazy. So let's just say shout out to Kiki for being a phenomenal person. Shout out to Zendaya, because why the fuck do y'all always compare people? Like, what the fuck? Why? We know it's unfair. But it don't got shit to do with them per se. And as you see, Kiki has still been in the game for how long? Like, longer than y'all been wiping y'all ass correctly. So at this point, let's just all shut the fuck up if we don't got nothing nice to say when it comes down to Keke Palmer, because that's my boo. I don't even like to fight, but I think I will fight for her. If she said, you gonna come with me to this fight and we can be friends, I will go. And even if she told me it was a 300-pound hoe, I wouldn't even care. I'm going, because I really like her. I'm gonna say that for later, because people always got some discriminatory shit to say. But I think I've already said I really love Cardi B, and I really love T.S. Madison and Hope Giselle, because oh my God, Hope did this interview. Y'all need to Google Hope Giselle and go to her Twitter, Hope Giselle. Go to her fucking Instagram, and she's just that bitch. And I just love her, because I see her using her big girl words, not the big vocabulary words like she normally do, but the I'm a grown ass woman and I'm gonna say how the fuck I feel from my chest type shit, because she was saying a lot of cuss words, and I was like, oh, okay, Hope. And she said nigga, and I'm okay, Hope. But yeah, shout out to Hope and her being in love and prospering and just doing awesome. Just like I was watching Maddie flourish. She's flourishing. Everybody's blossoming. I want to blossom too. God damn it. But one day, I just have to make sure I keep integrity and do it the right way, and do not never make whatever you're doing about money, because it has to be about passion and purpose. Now, y'all heard that here first. Maybe not first, but I don't know. I just ate. I'm only saying what the Lord is giving me to say. At least that piece. And I can't vouch for all the other stuff that came out my mouth to say he co-signed that, but I can say practicing positivity, peace, and purpose will get you to where you need to be. And anybody who comes in between that or talks against that, you don't have to tell them fuck them. My favorite thing is to tell them suck my ass. But if you don't like confrontation, just keep your spirit high and the rest will follow. Because nothing makes a person that's just bitter and mad for no reason, that's trying to make you feel a certain type of way, more upset than you ignoring it and prospering and moving in your power and the Lord's will. I know. How you want to say the Lord's will? You just said all them cuss words. Y'all shut up. Don't judge me. Judge your fucking mama. Anyway, last and not motherfucking least, I wanted to talk about the pastor that got robbed during his service with the $1 million worth of jewelry on. Now, first and foremost, I love the Lord and I won't take it back. And I believe that the Lord have anointed people that are honest and that are just everything. I'm not saying anything other than what I'm about to say. The church can be a beautiful, wonderful, spiritual war zone. And that's basically where people have the power that God allowed them to have to do the work that it needs to be done. However, there's still that flesh, there's still that ego, there's still that this. Longer story short, I do not know what happened. I am giving my opinion, especially on this situation. I feel that it was staged. Me and Vern had the conversation. We both agree. First of all, out of all the churches, how was this one? Is this the first church to ever be burglarized on, like, during goddamn being on air publication? Like, what I can't even get the word out. I'm a little high, y'all, but what yeah, moment of silence, because I'm really confused on how the fuck. How, Sway? How did it happen, and why? Out of all, like, this was first Sunday? Like, this is some first Sunday shit. Like, literally. And I've been to some nice churches, and I've been to some churches with the moolah, and I understand aiming at certain churches because you're like, oh, they ain't got this much security like them big churches or whatever. But I just feel like if you wearing $1 million worth of jewelry, your church needs to be damn near Fort Knox. And my next question is, what church is this why are you with? All I can think is insurance fraud, because it's you'd seen it happen. It just so happened to have proof it happened, so you can claim that it happened, right? I'm not gonna lie. If I'm wrong, Lord, please forgive me for being raggedy. However, if I'm right and others are right, Lord, let your will be done, because you're not about to ask for another church offering to replace what just been missing and taken. I'm just confused. I'm really lost. First of all, I don't know what it's like to have millions of dollars as of yet. Speaking into existence. I got manifest. I will be a millionaire. I am a millionaire. Just like Job, it might take some time. Anywho, I don't understand how and why a pastor is wearing $1 million worth of jewelry during a church service. Now, the people say that he's been flashy. Most New Yorkers are. That's what's up. However, this is a place where you're supposed to be your most humblest, your most come as you are. And secondly, what church is this? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be funny, and I don't even know what TD Jakes be wearing, because I'm sure he's not a unexpensive man. I'm sure he's expensive. His suits are expensive. I'm sure. However, things like this worry me because it's so many questions. Like, what do you do for a living other than preach? Where's your church located? What do your members got going on that you're wearing $1 million worth of jewelry? And I'm not saying the man of God should not be blessed, but I am saying if everybody around you living in poverty but you, that's a problem. That means more than one thing is going wrong. Either way it go, why was he wearing this jewelry during service? What were you trying to prove? If you're trying to, like, wouldn't you think that's a little intimidating to just be flossing $1 million? And I'm certain $1 million worth of jewelry is $1 million worth of jewelry. Meaning you gonna know that that's some shit that he got. Like, it's not like, oh, they came and I just sold. No. How the fuck, my brain is going, like, the fudge, it just don't make sense. It's not adding up. So, all I got to, and what, did they only rob the pastor? See, there's so much to this. Like, because if that's the case, I'm going to just be real. If I'm going into a church, I'm committing a robbery, and I know the pastor's flashy. He got $1 million worth of jewelry on. That means this church is paid, because what the fuck is going on? I'm robbing everybody. So they should have came up on the whoop-de-whoop, because it sounds like he got a celebrity church. Like, tithes is what, 30% of your income instead of 10? I'm just saying. This shit don't make no goddamn sense. And I think that's the fuck it for this talk about it Tuesday, because oh yeah, and free that woman. We talked about it on the last episode. Oh yeah, I got one more thing about motherfucking people and leaving people alone. But free that woman that shot her husband because he was fondling the kids at her daycare. Fuck that man. Put him under the jail. And how dare y'all put that queen in jail when she was doing what the fuck that needed to be done, as a law would say from Legendary. Like, you did what needed to be done. I didn't say it with enough authority, but all I'm saying is, yeah, that shit right there, yeah, no, that's not cool. Out of all the things you want to lock a nigga up for, that shouldn't be one of them. Anywho, last but not motherfucking least, Mr. Tommy Egan. I don't even know if that's his name. I was never a big Power fan. Not to say it wasn't an exceptional show. I was even more geeked to find out the girl from 3LW was on there. What's her name? I forgot. I forgot. No disrespect, but yeah. Anywho. So basically, you can. Where did I get that from? So y'all can see the video. Take and then where the fuck? Hold on. Tommy. Where the fuck did I see that at? Because I don't know who put it out there. Okay, well, I'm assuming if you Google it, it probably was Hollywood Unlocked, and we were supposed to talk about Sydney motherfucking Star. Okay, first and foremost, let's just give Sydney Star her motherfucking flowers. Just give them to her. Just give them to her. And I'm not saying it like that, like, oh, just give them to her because of anything. But no, really, give that lady her motherfucking flowers.
Obscure scene, take 2, action!
Yes, give that lady her motherfucking flowers because she deserves them, okay? And she just fucking deserves them. That's pretty much it. That's all. Not only have I been following Miss Star for a little bit, I do believe she has been problematic in the past. Haven't we all? You know, we all have been petty as fuck. However, I feel that her validation is not complete. I don't know what she needs to know that she's the it girl, that she is enough, and that she is popping, and fuck whoever don't like it. You know who loves it, okay? And all I gotta say to that is, that situation, keep it pushing. Miss Star, you are all that. You are popping. Everybody's not for everybody. Everybody's not going to love you the way you deserve to be loved, and that's okay. However, you can't force people to fuck with you, because when you do that, that's when you get any and everybody. Those are the fucking people that come in, try to use and bruise you and see you as vulnerable, because they're going to feel like, oh, well, all she just wants is love and all she just wants to be acknowledged. I could promise her that and whole time have a whole nother agenda. So, Miss Sydney Star, I love you, girl. You followed me on Twitter at one point, but they took my Twitter page down because I was raggedy. Anyway, shout out to her. And if I wasn't cheap, I would buy her OnlyFans because I want to see, girl. But, yeah, Sydney, keep doing you, boo-boo. Fuck them. You won't be around for a long time. Your time is coming. Whatever the biggest time your peak is coming, if you felt it hasn't came yet. Trust me. And last but not least, we were talking about Tommy Egan from Power. And that's how I feel about this. So, longer story short, some obnoxious fan, yes, I'm calling him obnoxious, because one, you had the motherfucking audacity. You didn't even announce yourself. You didn't greet this man. You didn't do none of that. You literally went over and disrupted his fucking beer, drink, whatever the fuck he had going on, to say, look who I ran into, Tommy from Power. Sounding like a whole fucking groupie with some dicks in your mouth. Like, sir, I'm not even trying to be all the way disrespectful, but I am trying to say, leave people the fuck alone. And how would you feel? Like, you don't know what that man just been through. You don't know what that man's going through. You don't know what that man's dealing with, even if he was having a peachy fucking day. I love people, and I appreciate people that appreciate me. However, if I was fucking some crab legs up, into it, about to use my back teeth that I do have, about to go in, and somebody's like, oh, this is girl from Petty on the Rocks. Ain't you that girl from Petty on the Rocks? I'm gonna be like, yo. First of all, I have bad nerves. Second of all, hello, how are you? My real name is. Would you like to let people know you found the person out and about that's behind the podcast? Okay, can we do something else? Let's make a skit, maybe. I don't know. Depending on the mood. If I'm on a period, man, fuck you. Fuck who you came with. You know? Shit. I wouldn't want to be bothered either. But all this is to say is leave people alone, and I hope and pray he doesn't get backlash, all that shit, because you know how people get, oh, who do he think he is? Oh, he has attitude problem. Oh, he's mean to his fans. Well, motherfucker, if you ain't got no motherfucking manners, I don't want to deal with you either. Like, that was rude as shit. We talk about it all the time when people have those businesses, and you know, you corresponding, and the first thing the person say is what you charge or this and that. Like, damn, no, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, or hello, my name is, I'm just inquiring about, yeah. Like, what the fuck? I'm sure Malcolm X probably wouldn't have wanted that shit, and he chilling, or he giving this good message or whatever, and niggas come up talking about, hey, like, whoa, Sally. And I get it. It's the excitement, you know, but some people, you just, I don't know. I don't give a fuck how much I love Kiki, Sada, Angela Bassett. Those are just to name a few. Literally, a few. People I actually think are fucking amazing for whatever reason. If I seen them, I would not. Even Cardi. And she's turned up, but we seen how she reacted. She don't play that shit. Like, pay attention to people's vibes. And that man looked like he didn't know what was going on. He didn't want to be bothered. Tommy looked like he was having a rough day. Like, he was figuring out his motherfucking taxes. Like, you know, like, I don't know. He might have had a great day. He might have just texted his boo about getting some booty. And here comes this big, loud motherfucker talking about, guess who I done ran into? First of all, motherfucker, I could have just got done eating some fucking spaghetti. And I got spaghetti on the side of my lip. And I ain't feel like touching it yet. And your dumb ass is coming over here putting me on fucking the internet / virtually everybody's motherfucking phone screen. Like, bitch, get out of my face. So, yeah, like, that was so rude. That was rude of him, not Tommy. And again, I don't know if Tommy, if that's his real name or that was just his power name, but I'm going to hashtag it anyway. But, yeah, this has been another episode of Petty on the Rocks. I hope you guys enjoyed. And we will have another episode for this week on the B-side. The B-side, you know what that's about. That's pretty much just going through life, man, talking about experiences, you know, giving different perspectives of situations, and even story time, because I have the craziest stories and stuff that just happen to me. And even the people that I meet that just so happen to have the craziest stories, I'm like, dang, how was I able to meet all these phenomenal people, all these people that have these experiences that it's like, wow, I'm blessed to have come across you, and vice versa. I hope people could say the same to me, same about me, that our experiences together were, you know, bonding, if you will. But yeah, you know what? That's crazy, because I had this whole soundboard set up. Like, I had a whole, like, oh, I'm going to do this. And when I say this, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And I was still on here, in and all, and I just, and sidetracking. And I just appreciate you guys for fucking with me the long way. I don't care if it's two of y'all. Shout out to my mama. Say, no, my mama don't even listen to my podcast. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about it, because she talk to me every day, and she already know what's wrong with me. Anyway, this is the end of the fucking episode. I can't freestyle, because I don't know how. Say it. No, for real. Y'all gonna make me get in the stew, because that could have been a hit. Anyway.
Access denied.
Y'all hating. No, I was just hating on myself because I'm controlling the buttons. Anyway, this has been another episode of Petty on the Rocks. I know I said it 80 times. Anyway, don't forget to hit us up on Twitter. If you got a story you want to submit, it's Petty OTR Podcast. And that's on Twitter.